it's also important to remember that a lot of these prosecutors, a lot of these judges were prosecutors. So it's possible, I'm just saying it's possible, I don't know, but it's possible that the judge also resents that Diddy didn't get found guilty for more things.
Exactly.
So a lot of times the sentencing becomes an inroad around the actual criminal legal system and the criminal process. Like, okay, you were acquitted for these things, so now I'm going to roof you on the one thing that we did get you for. And again, I'm not defending Diddy's behavior. It's hard for me to even come up with what's a fair sentence because of how I think about the system itself as an abolitionist. But it's a messy. It's a messy outcome, and I don't know what the right answer is. But the judge's behavior and the judge's words are just very.
There's also a $500,000 fine.
Yes, $500,000 fine.
Damn.
Yeah, that's.
They whooped his ass.
$500,000 is a lot.
$500,000 after all this
I'm not talking about the fine part. He said they whooped his ass.
It could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been worse, but they fumbled their shit. So, I don't know. I'm like you. Like, I'm not defending Diddy. I'm not. You know what I mean? I think a lot. I think what he did was wrong. Like I feel for the victims, all that. But it's just when you're a black person, you just get fucked all the time. So it's hard not to look at that.
You want an appropriate sentence?
Yes.
What do you think would have been appropriate?
That's the thing. Like the charge is confusing to me. Like I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand like federally how that's that high up. Because that's the thing in the feds, they have a ranking system. I caught a fake case as a kid. My number was 52 because of the amount of drugs I had, right? So I had no felonies, so I was facing 10 to life. My co-defendant had 1 felony, he's facing 20 to life. If he had 3, it'd have been 30 to life. So it's just automatically the guidelines written down for you, right? But I just don't see
Nana
how...
was right about you. Oh.
I don't get it. You know what I mean? It don't make sense how that's a federal case. Like it just don't make sense to me.
What's that interstate
stuff? Is it the state line?
It's the interstate stuff, yeah.
I guess.
And there are a lot of sex crimes that the states just don't have provisions for.
Yeah.
And so they make them fed. That's what happened to the leader of the cult I was in. They became a fed case because it was traveling across state lines with the kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not because it was all Georgia. Georgia could have prosecuted, but because of the state lines, then they made it a fed case.
Yeah.
And with Diddy, I think the feds were targeting him anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that was getting another way to get at him.
Yeah. You think he had a speaking game?
No, I don't. I don't think Diddy
wanted to speak anywhere publicly.
Yeah, who says, you know what? When I get out of jail next, I'm gonna go speak in Miami.
And who also is booking him?
Right. I think that's bullshit. Yeah. It would not.
Wait, hold up now.
Booking him.
Somebody's booking.
Somebody would book him.
If he'd have walked out of there today, somebody would book him.
An appearance is different than
that's a big if.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, you book it on the contingent.
If you were a booking agent and someone was facing a very public federal sentencing, you wouldn't be putting down no money to book him for nothing.
So I put a clause in there, and I would. I would book that early as possible so I could be the first one.
But what kind of place books him for a speaking engagement? And see,
Live. Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
No, because I was going to say, it's one thing to say he had a interview. He's going to give his first interview to somebody for X number of dollars. They might be using semantics. Technically, that is a speaking engagement.